an encounter. So here he is, the prolific finisher, perennial light heavyweight contender, the knockout artist, Glover Teixeira. Born in Minas Gerais, Brazil, now he runs his own training center in Danbury, Connecticut. A lot of experience outside the UFC. Took him a while to get to the big show, but when he did, he made up for lost time. Glover Teixeira expected to be in pursuit of a knockout yet again tonight.
Glover Teixeira, for a long time, was known as the best fighter outside of the UFC. And now that he is inside the UFC, he has proven himself to be amongst the elite in the world at 205 pounds.
Well, it's a rare skill for a fighter to be able to stand in the pocket and avoid taking significant damage. But if you've watched the film on this young fighter, that's exactly what he's able to do. He frustrates and exhausts his opponents, and he stays pretty relaxed because he's so defensively sound. He uses movement and defense to set up his offense. Consummate sticker and mover. He gets his head off of the center line, and even when you think you have him in a compromising position, more often than not, he's able to swivel that head and get out of harm's way.
This guy has devastating one-punch knockout power, amongst the very best in the world at delivering a single blow to end the fight.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Teixeira is 14 years the elder. The rest of the numbers are effectively identical. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 36 wins, 12 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Glover Teixeira! And now here's his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Belmar, New Jersey, USA, Jensen. And in the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
Are you ready? Let's go, come on!
Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
Feints with the punch.
With conviction to the body.
He's doing a great job of being unpredictable and mixing things up here. All of those are blocked.
Splits the guard and connects with the punch. Blocks the shot.
He lands an excellent combination. He's doing a very nice job protecting his head here. Oh!
Oh, well placed with the uppercut there.
Huge punches landed by both men.
Well, he ate a pretty big head kick there, Joe, and he's got to be careful moving forward, moving into striking range, leaving that head wide open. I know his corner looks frustrated. Let's see if this team can make the requisite adjustments. And that one certainly found the target.
Excellent job of timing these combinations.
Nice 1-2 there. Joe, huge block there. The defense is holding up. Under 3 minutes remain in round 1. Oh! He's got him hurt here.
Hard hook.
Oh, he might be out.
Hurt him with that Superman punch. He is going after it here.
Oh!
He's rocked. Oh, brilliant. Oh, I love it.
How about that shin? Well, you got to admire the effort. He's still striking, he's still landing, but the gas tank is basically on empty. Let's see if he can preserve it here moving forward.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, he's out. kick KO for the victory.
I should say so. A tremendous kick to end that fight tonight. Caught his opponent flush, full force, full extension, and he had no chance to stay in this fight. Fight was over as soon as that kick made flush contact.
We can see it from a different angle here. Look at the power in this roundhouse kick, and when it lands, the fight is done. Here it is one more time. Ba-boom!
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jackson!
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. It's an old fight game adage that fans love nothing more than a knockout. If that's the case, then they will love this light heavyweight banger, who was celebrated today for delivering the most knockouts in UFC history. A record achieved thanks to his devastating prowess in the octagon with his fists, feet, elbows, and knees. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
kickboxing only. I want to see a high volume of kicks until I say stop. Precision! Great job with your kicks in there. Your accuracy was on point.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. This weekend, we brace for a crucial matchup, which is expected to shake up an entire division. To get into position for a world title shot, this fighter has fought tooth and nail against the best the light heavyweight division has to offer. And while getting into a #1 contenders match is sweet enough, if this fighter beats his heated rival to earn that shot at the belt, the victory would be even more satisfying. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision. All right, so here he is, folks. This fighter has been all the rage of late, but tonight what stands in front of him, a legitimate rivalry fight. He's been talking a lot of smack here during fight week. He does not like his opponent, and the same can be said reciprocally. His opponent doesn't like him either. Tonight, they close the octagon door behind them.
This guy is an outstanding striker. What he wants to do is use his defense to keep the fight standing, use the takedown defense and a good solid sprawl, and if he does go to the ground, make sure he gets back up and punishes his opponent.
A man with all the skills and the accolades to show for it, the future Hall of Famer and former UFC light heavyweight champion, Johnny Bones Jones. No fighter, no champion in UFC history has had a more difficult strength of schedule. Jon Jones dominant every step of the way. His future undeniably is in the UFC Hall of Fame.
Jon Jones is a very powerful wrestler with some of the most ruthless elbow strikes we've ever seen. He is an unpredictable fighter on the feet, not afraid to throw crazy, spinning, high-risk shots, and he attacks from all kinds of angles.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Jones is 7 years his senior. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage.
How about some Bruce Buffer? Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 15 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Belmont, New Jersey, USA, Jackson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a look-see-do fighter, holding a professional record of 36 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA, ladies and gentlemen, he is a former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Miragliotta.
Dan Miragliotta, your referee.
Are you ready? You ready? Let's go, guys,
We are
fight!
underway. All right, so here we go with round 1 as we get this rivalry matchup underway. These fighters, of course, do not like each other. They have said they will try to just focus on...
Oh, he gets caught!
Oh!
He is stumbling. Oh, good combination. Hit him
Yes,
hard
hook
with that
shot
hook.
is true. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Vicious punch combinations here. Oh,
That is it.
Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect technique to land that seminal blow to finish the fight here in round one. And that's exactly the way a fighter draws it up. You don't absorb anything in terms of significant damage, and then you're able to knock your opponent out. So this is exactly the desired result for him here tonight.
Here we see it from another camera angle. Watch this again here. Boom!
So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
To stop this contest at 1 minute, 15 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jackson!
All right, so the celebration is on in the corner, and he has certainly earned it after coming through and coming up large in this rivalry fight here tonight. He wanted this one in the worst way, and man, did he seize the spotlight here in this one.
Now we're working on punch accuracy. I want you to land at a high percentage. There we go, touch him up. Beautiful speed. Good. Right on the button. Smart with our punches. I want to see a high accuracy rate. Now I'm talking. That's precise. Pinpoint. Training like this is how you beat him next time.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. We've seen some of the top fighters in the world go from relatively unknown to some of the biggest names in the sport. There's a big difference between being a successful fighter in the UFC and being a star. But this fighter has clearly found the formula to be both, as several impressive wins in the octagon have seen him make his way up the light heavyweight ladder and capture the imagination of fans eager to see him perform on the sport's biggest stage. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision. Well, when we talk about sound defensive fighters, that conversation oftentimes begins with Dominick Cruz, but I'm going to enter this guy in the discussion because he sticks and moves with the best of them, gets the head off the center line, uses footwork and movement and defense to set up his own offense, and he stays so relaxed in there, Joe, because his defense is that sound and uses that defensive movement to create offensive angles. Very, very smart, sound defensive fighter who uses that to his advantage and figures to do that again tonight.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Johnson is 10 years his senior. The rest is nearly identical. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is...
You ready to fight? Ready.
And with that, we are underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Oh, tagged him! And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, we're just getting going, and there's the end of the fight. So it's a win by first-round knockout, near perfect on the technique. I'm not even sure his opponent saw that thing coming, and really, before his opponent had a chance to get in the fight at all and land anything in terms of a significant strike, he was knocked out. So major, major transpiration here tonight.
Great angle here. Boom! And he's out.
So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 9 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jackson!
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight.
Today we're going to focus on blocks, slips, and parries, so just don't get hit. Nice block. Way to block that. Nice block. Come on. Try it again. Good block. Great block. Good block. Nice work in there today. You look slick in there. Moved real well. I want to see that in your next fight.
Yo, I just subbed, would appreciate it if you subbed back and turn on post notifications, emoji cool smile.
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision. Well, he started judo at 6 years old. This is a lifelong martial artist, not unlike his twin brother, the UFC Hall of Famer Big Nog. Here he is, the southpaw, Antonio Rogério Nogueira, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but an outstanding boxer. Big win over Rashad Evans back in 2013. Outstanding knockout of Patrick Cummins in 2016. Another high-level challenge for Little Nog tonight.
Rogério Nogueira has some of the best boxing in the UFC's light heavyweight division, and along with it, a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He has medaled in international competition in amateur boxing, and his accuracy is second to none.
So this young fighter making the walk here tonight, and he's a very entertaining fighter. He's very adept at staying in the pocket while avoiding significant damage coming back. Certainly, he's made a career of frustrating opponents, stays relaxed in there, leans on the defense, and uses that defensive movement to set up his own offense. You'll see him move that head off of the center line, counter beautifully, really more of a counter striker offensively. But his defense will wow you, even when the opposition feels like they have him in range. More often than not, they miss and land less than 25% of their significant strike attempts.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart with similar height and reach. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
You ready? You ready?
Well, thanks for showing up on time as we get underway here tonight at the world-famous O2 Arena in London, England. Whoa!
Oh, look at... Oh, man! Hurt him with that Superman punch. Nice leg kick. But that one really hurt him.
Whoa!
He hurt him with that hook.
Oh, he might be out.
He's just picking him apart.
And now starting to snap off that jab. How about that shin?
He's landing some shots. Hard straight punch. Oh, he missed that kick.
So his opponent lands that kick to the body, Joe, and he has shown an increased susceptibility to that strike here tonight. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Nogueira gets touched there. Another hook to the head. You got to be careful here.
High kick! He hurt him! Boom! That is it! Brutal ground and pound for the KO.
Yeah, Joe, that was some throwback-style ground and pound. He was trying to pound his opponent's head through the damn canvas. He wasn't looking to score there. He was looking to land big shots and get his opponent out of there. Well, mission accomplished on that front. This is one of the bigger knockout victories of his career.
Let's take a look at it from another angle here. This is the one that causes the knockdown and the subsequent follow-up strikes for the knockout. Great angle here, and he's out.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 59 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jackson!
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate.
Hands only now. Let's see that jab. That's a combo. Punches and bunches. Dig deep. There we go. Make them pay there. Nice combos.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. In mixed martial arts, if you're not evolving, you're losing. So, in an effort to make sure he continues on the right path to the top of the light heavyweight division, this fighter announced this week that in order to keep building his skill set, he was packing his bags and leaving the gym where he got his start. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision. All right, so as this young fighter makes the walk... Well, he looks excited making the walk tonight, and why not? This is a contender fight. This is a title eliminator. If he wins the fight tonight, and now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with the same height and...
Ready to fight? Ready.
And we are underway. All right, so here we go. Round one is underway. This is his first #1 contender fight. He has never fought in a title eliminator before, so added pressure here tonight. If he wins this fight, Dana White has said he will become the #1 contender for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. We'll see how it goes for him here early round one. And he lands a nice kick. All right, first round is underway, and you know what to look out for here. The powerful overhand punches. That is a big part of his game plan every time he makes the...
Oh, he heard him.
What?
He heard him.
And really starts...
That's it. He's out.
And
He's
that's
out.
going to do it. Wow.
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect technique to land that seminal blow to finish the fight here in round one. And that's exactly the way a fighter draws it up. You don't absorb anything in terms of significant damage, and then you're able to knock your opponent out. So this is exactly the desired result for him here tonight.
Let's take a look at it one more time. Here's the knockdown. Vicious strike. Great angle here. Boom! Right on the money.
Bruce Buffer inside the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans calls Santos' contest at 1 minute, 8 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jackson!
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. As a fighter's wins begin to add up, the pressure to maintain momentum becomes a major factor. To win in the UFC isn't easy. To do it as many times in a row as this light heavyweight standout has is a remarkable feat that has this fighter on the verge of even more big things in the world-renowned octagon, as he prepares for his latest battle in mixed martial arts' ultimate proving ground. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
defense only now. Get in range, but don't let him hit you. All right, target practice to the head. Go out there and ring his bell. Let's get it again. There we go. Nose! Way to get your opponent out of there with big headshots. That's what we need in this next fight.
Fighters fight for many different reasons. Some do it for the fame, others do it for the money. Eventually, all of that fades away. Yet going down in the history books as a UFC champion is something no one can ever take. It's proof that for a moment in time, out of all the fighters in your weight class, you were the best in the world. It's the culmination of all your hard work, the fulfillment of a dream. Tonight is your chance to take that gold belt and hear Bruce Buffer say, "And new." That kind of glory lasts forever.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Well, for a long time, this was the UFC's glamour division, and this young man doesn't care at all about that narrative. He's competing for the Light Heavyweight Championship tonight. This is his first title fight. He has had to put together a serious win streak. He has paid his dues, and now 25 minutes or fewer stand between him and a UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. Just remarkable all this man has accomplished, and now he is on the brink of being forever immortalized as a UFC belt holder. Joe, we'll see if his style can get the job done tonight.
As he makes his way towards this cage, he believes this is his time. He believes he is destined to take this title. His preparation for this bout has gone absolutely according to plan. He's in fantastic shape with
So here he is, the UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, looking to walk out the same way he is walking in tonight as the undisputed reign.
Here we go, first round, you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. The UFC's Light Heavyweight title is on the line. All right, here we go, early round.
Oh, he tagged him. He tagged him with the right hand.
Joe, how do you think he approaches this challenge tonight?
Daniel Cormier is a complete ninja.
Oh!
The champ is in big trouble. He's in deep danger right now. Who saw this coming?
He's got him hurt here.
Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
Big left. The left hook hits home. Lands a nice one, too. Oh, head kick blocked by Cormier.
Goes for a single. And he's got him down.
And now is where things could get really interesting.
He's back to his feet, but he's hurt.
Oh, massive kick lands, Joe. Double underhooks, we'll see what he can do with it.
He lands a huge elbow to the head.
Back to the feet. Able to check that kick as well. Another takedown attempt here. And he connects there.
Half guard. Slides him over, and nice reversal here. In full guard here.
2 minutes now to go in the round.
Nice sweep. Oh, that was a big left hand he connected with. Oh, big shot from the top. Both hooks in. He gets the full mount. Looking for the arm bar here. He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. He's got that arm bar locked in. Throw the leg over the face.
He might get a finish here.
Break the grip. There's a tremendous amount of pressure on that arm. He may have to tap.
Our tail of the tape.
Here we go, first round, you ready? You ready?
Scheduled for 5 rounds if need be. All right, here we go, early round 1. For a long time, this was the UFC's glamour division. 205 pounds, this for the light heavyweight title, and all eyes are on the #1 contender. He's got the winning streak in tow, and now he has arrived at his first UFC title fight. We will see if he can wrest the belt away from the champion. All right, first round is underway, and I don't have to tell the avid fans, you got to watch out for this fighter's powerful overhand punches. He does not discriminate, power from both sides, and a big part of his game plan obviously coming in here tonight.
He's getting off some very nice grounded pound here.
And they both stand up. Oh, that's a good jab right there. Punches blocked. Left hand.
Good shots by the champion. Yeah, here he goes again. Oh, beautiful takedown. He postures into place. Look at this. He's out of it. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
Oh, that's a big block, Joe. Oh!
He's hurt.
Oh, he might be out.
Powerful left hand. Body kick, look at that. Oh, head kick. There's a single attempt. Side control.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Full guard here.
Gets up again here, but hurting. Nice kick to the body. Trying to establish that jab once again. Now he goes for the single leg.
Excellent movement here on the ground. He does have full guard here, which is still dangerous.
Oh, good job defensively to block the strike there by Cormier. There's that head kick. Oh!
He got hurt very, very badly.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. .45 seconds remain in the round.
Moves to north-south. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. In half guard now. And now it moves into full guard. Wow!
So a strong 5 minutes down. Stop!
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
Brown, hey, you heard him, right? You heard him, okay? Listen, next round is very simple.
Round 2 underway.
This is gonna become one of those things where you're just wondering what's the opponent gonna be able to do to him. Not even whether or not he's gonna win, but what's his opponent gonna be able to do to him.
Level change there, goes for the takedown.
Daniel's gotten some posture here. He's up, he's got some space.
Oh, that's a good strike there by DC. Well, he's got a strong jab. Missed with it there, though, Joe. Double underhooks in the clinch.
Got one overhook and one underhook here.
There he goes, moves to his back again.
Again, Daniel Cormier takes his opponent down.
Yes, sir, absolutely, Joe.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's in half guard. Sweet reversal. He landed a left hand there. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Into side control again.
That punch will work right through the guard. Oh, and he's back up again.
Oh! Daniel's hurt. The champ is rocked. He's in big trouble here. Oh! Look at this, takedown. He's got one leg in between them, so he's in half guard here. And he reverses position. Excellent movement here on the ground. And he moves into side control now. And he winds up on top. Full back hooks. Mount.
Well, the offense is... Oh, looks like he's going for an armbar here. How tight is that?
He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
This armbar is very deep. He might be forced to tap here any second now.
Oh.
Here we go, first round. You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. UFC light heavyweight title is on the line. All right, here we go, early round one. For a long time, this was the UFC's glamour division, 205 pounds. This for the light heavyweight title, and all eyes are on the #1 contender. He's got the winning streak in tow, and now he has arrived at his first UFC title fight. We will see if he can wrest the belt away from the champion.
Beautiful reversal.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Nice punch by Cormier. Well, he walked into his opponent's range there and ate that hook. He was unprotected, unguarded, and he's been susceptible to that hook in previous UFC fights. Got to figure out a way to move those feet and ultimately circle out and get that head off the center line. Oh, lands that punch.
These guys are swinging. Well, DC's like glue. I mean, he just sticks onto you.
He pummels, now he's got double underhooks.
Oh,
the fence is shaking after that slam, Joe.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Beautiful sweep.
Cormier gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Beautiful punch. Side control. And there's one leg over. He's almost mounted him here. He's got it. He's mounted him.
And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Working from the mounted crucifix. He's working for that Americana. He's got that arm secured. He's got the elbow to the body, very close here. That is just amazing technique. He's got it, he's lifting the elbow up. That's the position, he's looking for the tap.
Here we go, first round. You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. Doesn't get much bigger than this. 5 rounds if needed for the UFC's light heavyweight championship. All right, here we go, early round one. For a long time, this was the UFC's glamour division, 205 pounds. This for the light heavyweight title, and all eyes are on the #1 contender. He's got the winning streak in tow, and now he has arrived at his first UFC title fight. We will see if he can wrest the belt away from the champion.
Half guard here. Oh, reversal.
All right, the first round is underway here. You got to watch out for this fighter's powerful overhand punches can do damage from both sides. And even when fighters know what's coming, oftentimes they are unable to stop it. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Oh! This could be it right here. Oh, very nice. He's keeping his head protected here. Excellent blocking.
Well, the kick lands to the head there, Joe, but I gotta say,
big left hand!
He's got him hurt here.
He's picking him apart. The champion is in big trouble here. He is in danger of losing his title. He's inside control here. He's got half guard. Now he's in full guard. He's moved into half guard again.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. And he connects with the punch there.
Into full guard. He passes to half guard. He's posturing up here.
Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
Big
Yeah,
shot to the head. He's
wobbly on his
stunned.
feet.
Oh, he's hurt. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Nice takedown. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Oh, he got reversed. Full guard here. Now he's in half guard.
Cormier gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Nice. And back to full guard. He's now back to half guard. Excellent posture. Back to full guard. Very nice.
The horn sounds for the end of round one.
Let's take a look at that again here.
Catch your breath. Breathe. Listen, you can do this now. I want you to...
Well, I could barely check into the hotel in the lobby before I got cornered by the coaches at Blackburn Kickboxing, and all they wanted to talk about was this young man and the market improvements he has made dating to his last fight. They say he is 100%. They say he has put the training camp of a lifetime in, and they all but guaranteed a victory here tonight. They know it's...
Oh, you heard him. Whoa, head kick.
Another shot.
Again, Daniel Cormier lands a very nice takedown.
Absolutely, Joe.
You got Americana here. And he got his arm free. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. And he gets reversed.
Cormier gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's moved back into side control once more. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. And he's back up again.
That one appeared to stun him.
He's in deep danger right now. Deep danger. Hard jab.
Oh, with authority the body. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. Reversal here, nicely done.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. He is bleeding from his eyebrow, Joe. That shot cut him. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Tosses him through the air. Beautiful judo throw. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Back to his feet. And he switches his stance yet again. Wow, Joe! Huge head kick there.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Back to the clinch now, Joe. And they separate.
He hurt him!
Oh! Back to the feet. Big knee to the body.
Hard left hand.
And the horn sounds on round 2. Oh, saved by the bell. That's the end of the round, and thankfully for him.
You got caught, you got knocked down. It's okay. You're going to be fine.
Here we go. Third round. You ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
He's definitely going to want to start this round off fast to try to pick up where he left off. His opponent was in big trouble at the end of that round. Oh, that's some wrestling right there. He's in half guard here.
Both fighters back to their feet now.
Good kick to the body. He hurt him with that. He's clearly in. Oh, he's hurt.
Or tail of the...
Here we go. First round. You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. The UFC's light heavyweight title is on the line. All right, here we go. Early round 1. For a long time, this was the UFC's glamour division. 205 pounds. This for the light heavyweight title. And all eyes are on the #1 contender. He's got the winning streak in tow. And now he has arrived at his first UFC title fight. We will see if he can wrest the belt away from the champion. Cormier's got the clinch here early. All right, just about ready to go for round 1. He is no stranger to having the camera in his face, but maybe he's happy it isn't the UFC embedded crew. They were with him, shadowing him every step of the way here during fight week. And he said that's just what comes with the territory. It's not a...
He hurt him! The champ is in deep danger right now. He is desperately trying to hang on.
He's got him hurt here.
Look at this, takedowns!
And there comes the separation now. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Cormier. Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line. And they separate. Switching stances here.
Wow! This could be it.
Cormier goes for the clinch now. Looks like a recovery mechanism here, Joe.
And there he swung with a haymaker. Nice takedown. He's got full guard here. He's trying to get the guillotine. It looks like a tight guillotine here. It looks fairly close. He might get it here. Look at this.
Wow.
Moves to half guard. Look at that transition.
Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by DC. Oh, a huge block there. Well, high-level MMA wrestling here as he secures yet another takedown. He's already landed several. I'm starting to lose count, and this is exactly what he said he was going to do. He felt like he had a decided advantage when it came to the wrestling and the grappling, and that's exactly how it's played out thus far.
Yep.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round. Very useful here towards the tail end of the frame. Connects there with the punch.
And he turns it around into full guard.
10 seconds to go. Second round, straight ahead.
Stop.
Deep breath. Slow down, hurry down. You good? Okay, listen. He's timing you. You're getting a little too aggressive with the strikes. And every time you're going in, punching hard.
And that's what started everything off. That beautiful jab. And here's another punch that sneaks through. And here's another perfectly placed punch. Incredible highlights in that.
Second round. You ready? You ready?
All right, round 2.
Starting off this round.
Whoa!
He's badly hurt.
All right, so good to see this guy back in the octagon, but you may not recognize his cornerman. Why? He has switched his gym in advance of this one. Striking is still his primary focus. Certainly has worked on the takedown defense, but ultimately, it's no secret to the MMA masses. He wants to keep this fight standing. All of that said, he felt like it was important at this stage of his career to get different voices in his ear, different guys breaking down film. Let's see if it pays dividends here tonight.
Good jab by Cormier. Oh! He's got to be careful here. He's in trouble.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, he ate a pretty big head kick there, Joe, and he's got to be careful moving forward, moving into striking range, leaving that head wide open. I know his corner looks frustrated. Let's see if this team can make the requisite adjustments. Another takedown attempt here.
God, look at that takedown, man.
Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount. Excellent movement here on the ground. Really missed with that right hand.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. And there's the shot, and the takedown materializes. So that's his first takedown of this round, continuing with the success he had with it in the previous round. Now let's see what he can do with it. Busy as he looks to improve position here. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
He's putting his hands down on the thighs. He's looking to pass.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by DC. Under a minute to go. Lands a kick to the leg here, Joe. Effective punch there by DC.
Good shots by the champion.
How about that shin?
Yeah, here he goes again.
Oh, gets the takedown there, Joe. That'll work. $20 seconds to go, round 2.
He's inside control here.
All right, round 3 coming up next.
And there's a nice head kick that lands. And here's another head kick. And here's one more perfectly placed.
That was awesome. You really hurt him there, okay? He's in trouble. There's no way he's going to recover. And
Here we go, third round, you ready? You ready? Let's
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Whoa! He hurt him! He is rocked. He hurt him with that hook.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Tags him. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. The longer DC can keep this in a clinch situation, though, the better.
Cormier's got the double underhooks here on the clinch now, Joe. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, lands another.
Oh, he nailed him!
And just like that, the fight is over.
Here we go, first round, you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. UFC light heavyweight title is on the line. All right, here we go, early round. Oh!
He hurt him! He hurt him bad! Big left hand!
All right, just about ready to go for round one. You see the camera in his face. He is used to that. He's had a film crew with him. Wow! Do you believe it?
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, we're just getting going, and there's the end of the fight. So it's a win by first-round knockout, near perfect on the technique. I'm not even sure his opponent saw that thing coming. And really, before his opponent had a chance to get in the fight at all and land anything in terms of a significant strike, he was knocked out. So major, major transpiration here tonight.
Check out this angle here. And he's out.
And there he is, the king of the 205ers, the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, and no better way to get the job done than he did tonight by knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 31 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jackson.
Well, he's been talking about those two words throughout fight week, and new UFC champion. He completes the mission here tonight, and you can see the emotion spilling over. Absolutely incredible what this fighter was able to accomplish, and it is going to take a special performance to dethrone the new UFC champion of the world.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and it's time for your UFC Minute. The MMA world is buzzing about that incredible performance this past weekend in the main event. Last weekend at Saitama Super Arena in Tokyo, Japan, it was a night to remember for the mixed martial artist whose story has captured the imagination of fans around the globe as he fought the fight of his life when it mattered the most. When the dust settled, Bruce Buffer said, "And new." And he was crowned UFC light heavyweight champion of the world thanks to a memorable performance. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, slipping only. Do not get hit. Came up a little short today. Let's try it again tomorrow. All right, defense only now. Get in range, but don't let him hit you. Make it happen. Nice movement.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. Here's the longtime UFC light heavyweight contender, Anthony Rumble Johnson, a guy whose power stacks up with anybody who has ever made the walk to the UFC octagon. A fearsome striker, has some wrestling chops as well. Some have questioned the cardio in the past, but there is no denying in a round one fight, there is no scarier proposition on the UFC roster than this man, Anthony Rumble Johnson.
As he makes his way towards this cage, he believes this is his time. He believes he is destined to take this title. His preparation for this bout has gone absolutely according to plan. He's in fantastic shape with a great game plan, and he expects to walk out of this cage tonight as the new champion.
Well, you gotta love it, Joe Rogan. The stakes are championship here tonight. Light heavyweight championship is on the line. Now, this is his first title defense, so he won the belt a few short months ago. Now the focus to be a long reigning champion and not be a one and done. To make sure that he can carve out a championship legacy that isn't just winning the belt and then giving it up the next time out. Reigning, defending, undisputed, and looking to leave and still here tonight.
This is his first world title defense. He won the title in spectacular fashion, and now he has an opportunity to further cement his legacy by defending his title.
Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Johnson is 10 years his senior. The rest is nearly identical. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. The UFC's light heavyweight title is on the line. Oh, finally the wait is over. Round one. Whoa! He's out!
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit, those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight.
Here's a different angle on it. Here it is one more time.
Boom. And there he is, the king of the 205ers, the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, and no better way to get the job done than he did tonight by knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 11 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jackson.
And still the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, and you want to talk about style points. How about the knockout in defense of his title here tonight? I don't know that I've ever seen that type of reaction out of his corner. They're usually measured and tempered, but they wanted this one in the worst way. They got it, they got the finish, and the celebration is officially on. Congrats to the 205-pound king.